necessarily like the most negative end though on the other front. Like you do eventually go to Paradise, which was something to see.
After they tell me I'm done, I go to Bachelor in Paradise. And I actually started dating this girl from The Bachelor. I randomly met her at a party in LA and we just hit it off. We honestly dated for like 5 months. And I go to Paradise. And if we have any Bachelor fans out there, they'll probably know the drama. Her name is Angela. And the producers, and they're trying to get me to go on Paradise. I'm like, well, my career is basically over. Like all these teams I'm trying to hit up for a workout. Like, dude, so I'm like, yeah, let's see what happens in Paradise. I'm like, the only thing I don't want you to do is like, don't bring on Angela because she's a Bachelor person. She was on the last in Paradise. I'm like, I don't want to like get our relationship that was completely off this camera, off the show, like brought onto TV. And they're like, yeah, we won't bring her in. Like this is no, we just want you to be happy and you to find someone. I'm like, cool. All right. If that's the case, let me go to Paradise, give this thing a shot. Show up to Paradise 2 weeks in, Angela walks down, starts yelling at me for like all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, these guys are good. I should have knew reality television. Like you guys got me. You guys got me.
That was the wedding, right? Like there was like a whole thing. There was like the whole clip. That season, I remember you also got into it with Christian, right? You were with Nicole at that point. He came down. He's like, I'm going to take your girl. Let me ask you, because you played in the NFL. You're a big guy. All right. You pretty much break anybody who's on the show. Yeah. How hard is it to not do that, knowing that millions of people are watching on national TV when something like that happens?
I mean, obviously the thought goes in your mind. So Christian, like the dude's in like soap operas, right? He's like this smooth, like Hispanic, like very smooth dude. I'm like, who is this guy? Like, where'd this guy come from? Like Rico Suave, like soap opera. He's literally a soap opera star. And but he's like 5'9". Nothing is 5'9", guys. Dude, I'm 6'4", 250 pounds. And this guy's over here, like, trying to be all swag and all, confident and stuff. And I'm pretty good at self-control. But there was a couple times I'm like, bro, like, really? Like, you want to talk trash right now? Like, come on. But I'm good at, like, once I get in between the football lines, that was my my release. And now I just go to the gym all the time whenever I'm, like, needing to do that and just take it on some weights. But it gets hard sometimes.
When they brought on Angela.
Going back into that franchise again? Like, was that ever something that you were kind of like open to doing again? Or did the fact that they brought Angela back in when they said they wouldn't, like, did that kind of sour the whole thing?
What soured the whole thing for me was when I went on Bachelor in Paradise, I realized how much they could edit and make some story look different than what really happened. And I've heard those stories, but I didn't experience it my first time on The Bachelor. But on the Bachelor in Paradise, I really saw the edit. Like I got the bad end of the edit in a lot of things with Bachelor in Paradise. Like people were pissed off at me for not like proposing or getting engaged. And I've kept telling them this, like, hey, here's where I'm at. And what I would say was, I go, hey, I said it on probably 150 interviews they had me on, talking to the girl, talking to Nicole. I said it a million times, but they never I was just like, I want to date you. I want to leave here with you. I'm not ready to get married. I want to take this slow, have a real relationship, and see where it goes. My parents were never married. I've seen a lot of bad relationships. I think that we can have something special, but I just want to date you in real life before proposing or doing anything like that. And then they make it seem like I'm just randomly like leaving her, like trying to make me look like an asshole.
All seems fair.
I'm like, yeah. And then this whole conversation I had with Angela, they're moving parts around and like trying to make me like kind of look like an asshole. And after I saw that and I realized like the power that these people have to edit things, because I'm pretty good at making sure that my point gets across. Here's where I'm at. I'm open. I'm forward. This is what you're going to get. And then seeing this whole thing play out in a completely different manner, I go, I'm done with this. This is crazy with the power you give them. And I mean, you sign your life away. I didn't really expect them to do that. And I've heard stories, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, how different can it be? And then it's really different. I mean, you think about it, they're making you do these interviews. You have to change. You're like the last day you're there. They want to change some storyline. They make you change into your outfit from the first or second day you're on the beach. And then you go back and you re-interview, and they're asking you these questions in your old outfit like you're there on that first day or that second day, because it doesn't fit the storyline and they got to change it. And everybody does it. Every single person did that. You we need you to bring this outfit. They'd have somebody come pick out your outfit so you're wearing the same thing. So you interview, you get you to answer the question the exact way they wanted it, and just seeing this whole reality thing to where they can change these, like they can pick who they want to look good, who they want to be the quote unquote villain and the hero, and change what really happened. And I was like, okay, I'm not giving someone that power again.
So what you're saying is the NFL and Bachelor are not too far on different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, pretty similar, honestly. It's
contract negotiation sounds like Bachelor in Paradise. You just
honestly, it's pretty much that. Yeah, you try to make the guy look as good as you can. The team wants to look bad, so they drive the price down. It's honestly pretty similar.